Jess ends up being a major figure in not only Luke and Lorelai's life, but probably most importantly of all, is the impact he has on Rory, when he begins to develop feelings for her, which soon become mutual. When it comes to Rory's boyfriends, there's a lot of debate in the fandom about which is the best, which is the worst, because they all have their strengths and they all have their weaknesses. And Jess's behaviour towards everyone else is a major criticism of him. What I've noticed in more recent watches is that while he's unpleasant to the likes of Lorelai and the rest of the town, in Series 2 specifically, he's never really unkind or unpleasant to Rory. He has his jokes around her, which aids in making him more likeable and endearing, but when he's out of line, Rory's able to call him out on it. And whenever she asks him to tone down his misbehaviour, he usually ends up doing it. So I do buy why the two of them are attracted to each other. They have very decent chemistry and have a lot in common. It's very much just a case of Jess needing to improve himself before that can go anywhere.
You could do more.
Oh, here come the pom-poms.
No pom-poms, just me saying you could do more.
I think it helps that we get a few instances of the conflict between the likes of Luke and Jess, which are more played for laughs.
You think this is funny, huh?
I'm sorry, I thought this was a uniform.
Although his reckless behaviour does lead Rory to end up in the hospital, which finally makes Lorelai snap, and this leads to the blowout, which causes a major rift between Luke and Lorelai for the rest of the season, which isn't resolved by the end of it.
Everybody hated him, everybody knew he was trouble, but you wouldn't listen, and you wouldn't send him home, and now my daughter is in the hospital.
Jess tries to do the right thing and leave, but it's clear by this point Rory isn't ready to give up on him, and so makes the decision to visit him in New York, which prompts him to try and give Stars Hollow a second chance.
Don't say a word.
Okay.
So now what we have on our hands is a love triangle, but more on that next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please support the channel by hitting subscribe, turning on notifications, liking, commenting, and you can find and follow me on social media here.
I've got Frosted Flakes.
Wow, that's great.